Hey there, Virgos. What's up, my friends? This is Kara, and you found me at Tarot Just Because, and I'm back to do your reading for July 1st through the 15th of 2017. Virgos, I'm late. I'm sorry. I know that annoys the shit out of you. I was a little under the weather there for a few days, and life and other shit happening. I'm sure you get the idea, but I am here. So I'm ready to do your reading for July 1st through the 15th. So some of this may have already been going on for you. For some of you, it's still going to be coming in the very near future, but we're still going to take a look at the first 2 weeks of July, okay? So let's get some ordinary business out of the way, guys. If you want to book a private reading with me, my email is in the description box below. So are my prices and the link to my PayPal for more information on how to put that together as quickly and painlessly as possible. Please stay tuned to the end of the video, okay? I don't want to bore the people who are not interested with a long intro. So, overwhelming response to the love readings that I did in the last session. So we're doing a love reading again this time. We are going to be looking at you and what's going on in the material world, as well as what's going on a deeper level. We are going to be looking at the same for your person of interest, your committed partner, or if you are completely single, you can keep an eye out for somebody who is embodying these energies. And I will do my best to explain all three different situations as clearly as I can. Let's see, what else? I do want to show you. For you guys, I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot for this reading, and to cap your reading with an overall piece of advice, just sort of a mantra you can use for these 2 weeks, even going in further, than that. I mean, this could stretch into the end of the month. The energies are going to shift and move more quickly or more slowly, depending on your free will. But I'm going to be using a card from the Romance Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. I did get mixed reviews on using this Oracle deck. I've used a different one for some of my other readings for this particular session, but we're using this one for Virgos, guys. So what is up to my returning subscribers? Thank you so much. I love you. Thanks for all your comments, your likes, your shares, all that good stuff. For folks that have booked a private reading with me, thank you. Love you to pieces. So let's get started here. Let's look at where you're at in the physical world right now, Virgo. So we have the Strength in reverse for you guys. What's going on? This is having all the strength that you need in order to progress further in whatever scenario. In this situation, we're talking about love. So, you've got everything that you need. It's on delay. It's on pause. You're in a timeout. You're not utilizing it. You're not tapping into it. On the contrary, okay, there's a dual meaning to this card in the reverse. You can also be, and you will know if I'm talking to you, okay? This can be giving in to desires, temptations, being too hasty, being a little too fiery, not for your own good. Okay, you could be moving at the speed of light and you should really slow down. For others of you, for the majority of you, this is having an inner strength that you are not tapping into at this moment. What the fuck, Virgo? Okay, so let's take a look at the other person and what is going on with them. They have the King of Wands in the reverse. All right, guys, this is the asshole. Somebody's acting like an asshole. If you're casually dating somebody or just chatting to somebody, you might be thinking about just cutting them loose, honestly. Like, they are not their best self right now. They have a temper. They could have a wandering eye. This guy's an asshole, okay? If you are completely committed, folks, well, need I say more, really? This guy's acting like, or female, if you're male and watching this and you're into women, this person is acting like a ginormous asshole at this point. So you're not pleased, and that is very well what could have you landing the Strength in reverse in your material world right now, feeling a little bit thrown back, feeling like you can't tap into that inner strength. The person has you thrown, okay? I'm going to talk less and less in these love readings about the people who are completely single and looking at this potentially coming in, because basically for those that are completely single, you can listen to the energies surrounding the casually dating folks and the committed folks, and you can get an idea of what is potentially coming in and decide what you want to do about that. Okay. For those that are interested, Travis is here. He's sleeping at my feet. He did some private readings with me tonight and he's napping now. So anyway, so Virgo, what's going on with you on a deeper level, on the soul level? What's happening underneath? Virgo, you have the Queen of Swords, okay? Air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, doesn't necessarily have to be in your energy, doesn't have to be in your chart, but this is how you're feeling right now, okay, underneath. So feeling like you want to communicate something, feeling very, very solid in what you would like to say, and you're not saying it. You're not doing it. You're not speaking up. It's as if you know you're right, or you know that you're justified, especially if this person is acting like a real asshole or a real bitch. You know you're right. You kind of want to put them in your place and in their place, and something is holding you back. Okay. So let's just take a look at, let's get through for this. You know, I'm trying to feel out the best way to describe all three scenarios: completely single, casually dating, and committed folks. As I go through these readings, it sort of varies from sign to sign how the messages are coming through. So bear with me. By the end of this, I will address all the different scenarios. But right now, I just want to talk about the other person in this reading, and what's going on with them on a deeper level. So they have the King of Cups in reverse, you guys. This is a tight reading. And for those of you who have been following me for some time now, you know that a tight reading for me is that everything is coming together really clearly. I have no questions, okay? So this person is the King of Cups in the reverse, okay, on an emotional level at this time, on a deeper level. There's some serious pain happening. There is a mismanagement of emotions. There could be overindulgences, hiding from problems, not sorting out problems in a healthy way, not addressing emotions in a healthy way. If they're feeling like this on the inside, it's what's got them acting like an asshole on the outside. Okay, so it's up to you, Virgo, if you want to have sympathy for this person. I don't know what they have done to you recently. You know, maybe you see them as just going through a rough time, okay? And you're willing to be a little bit patient about this, but depending on what has occurred in the past, and I'm not looking at the past in this reading, if something's occurred in the past that you're like, you know what, fuck them. They have no right to treat me like, you know, garbage just because they're feeling crappy on the inside, okay? Or perhaps, based on what you know about this person, you're willing to have a little more compassion. It's really entirely up to you. I do not look at the past in these readings. I might in the future, but for this one, I'm not. I feel like it's more important to just show you the energies that are occurring on a deeper level, because you guys are very disconnected right now. Whether you are just casually talking to somebody, things are really misunderstood. If you're just casually talking to someone, their efforts, their intentions are really misunderstood. I don't believe that they bear you any ill will, okay? I don't get this as malicious, but this could be a person who is just not in control right now of their thoughts or their behaviors, and it's because they are all twisted up inside in their emotions, okay? You're gonna have to decide how compassionate you want to be to this person. I'm not getting a direction one way or the other on that. That's entirely up to you. And I feel like it's because there are so many different scenarios surrounding these energies right now. So let's take a look at Virgo. What is the status of the relationship right now? Put on your fucking seatbelts, you guys. You have, as a couple or as a newly budding couple, and again, completely single people, keep your eye out for this coming in sometime soon. You have the Magician and the Upright. As a pairing, okay, as a duo, you guys actually have all the tools to make something work, okay? This negative energy, the other person being all twisted up in their emotions, acting like an asshole, it's surface shit. It's occurring down deep, okay, but it doesn't have an enormous impact on the relationship if you don't let it, if you utilize the tools you have. So Virgos, okay, you're ruled by Mercury. You are second to Geminis in effective communication. Communicate, talk, okay? You know how to sit somebody down and make them feel more comfortable about opening up. You know, you could actually sit down with this person and say, you know, I know you've been going through a rough time. I know things are really difficult right now, but look, you know, I'm someone you can talk to. I really am. I can listen. I can empathize. You are free to relax and stop acting like an asshole. Okay. You have all those tools. Whether or not you want to use them is a completely different story, because like I said, I am not pulling past clarifiers on this to determine for you whether or not this person deserves your empathy. I'm getting really strongly that that is entirely up to each individual Virgo. So where is this moving in the near future? And near future, I'm going to say 3 to 6 months for this relationship. It really depends upon, for committed folks, I would say definitely 3 to 6 months. For folks that are just casually dating, I would say maybe up to 3 months. Where is this going? For people who are completely single, it's kind of anybody's guess. It depends on how active you are in the dating community, how diligently you are trying to put yourself out there and meet people. If you're doing that very diligently, you could see this energy coming in quite soon. If you are sitting back at home and waiting for somebody to show up on your doorstep, you are not likely to see this. I'm not getting this from this reading. I'm not getting like love landing in your lap out of nowhere. I'm not getting that. So where are we headed in the future? God, oh my God, Virgo, drama. Okay. Not necessarily bad, but drama, because there's a decision, judgment in the upright. Okay. There's a decision that is made and it is final. So I feel like I'm talking to a very diverse group. There are some of you that are, and that's the reason I've been talking about this, there are some of you that are really compassionate toward this other person and very understanding because you believe that they deserve it. Do they deserve it? I'm going to pull a clarifier. Yes, they do. They have a major arcana. They have the Hanged Man in the upright. Okay, they are taking a time out from being their true self for a purpose. Okay, so you are actually encouraged to be compassionate. I'm talking to committed folks. You're encouraged to be compassionate because your partner has a legitimate reason for taking a time out from being themselves, okay? Look at what they have going on, all right? King of Cups in the reverse. This is major emotional upset. Something that is really plaguing them right now has them acting not like their self, and they're getting a get out of jail free card from the universe, okay? It's understandable. Even the universe does not expect more from them at this time. If you feel so inclined to extend your compassion to this person, the judgment that you make in the end going forward could be a positive one. It could be to stay together. Now, I'm also talking to some folks where the judgment could be to completely move on, but you move on with love. It's not a nasty separation. It's not hateful. You have all the forgiveness in the world, but it's like, you know what, we're moving on because you need to really focus on this other part of your life that is causing you so much strife right now, and there is not a place for me. You won't feel a lot of pain around it. I'm talking to a very specific few of people. You won't feel a lot of pain around it. It will just feel like the right thing to do, and they will feel the same way. You will know that it's right. Casually dating folks, you're going to make a decision to either move forward or cut them loose, okay? It's like it's either way, you guys. But it's all, the reason that it's either way is because it is all about you on a deeper level, connecting to your thoughts, communicating effectively, and whatever gets communicated, depending on how it is received by this person who has all this emotional upheaval down deep, the two of you together are going to make a decision whether to move forward in the relationship or whether to cut ties. But also for casually dating folks, it's like it's the right thing to do and you'll know it. it might have you a little sad, but it won't be like that devastating, painful, oh my God, I've been so rejected, I feel ugly, nobody likes me, I better go eat worms. You know, it won't feel like that. It'll be like, you know what, this is what was right. I did the best that I could at the time. They're just not in a good place right now. That's what it will feel like for those casually dating folks. So Virgo, let's take a look at your oracle card for your overall advice. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, and for me, unicorns are a lot like the Star card or the Wheel of Fortune card. To me, unicorns signify divinity, absolute spiritual truth. Okay, so this decision that you make going forward, if you find yourself questioning it in the future, don't. All right. And just because it says free yourself, this does not mean break up. I'm not getting that. What it means free yourself of the worries and the woes, that whatever decision is made going forward. And I know this reading is a little kind of up in the air. Okay. Whatever decision is made going forward, it was the right one. So when you make one, you can rest assured that it was the correct one. Okay. But the focus does need to be on getting control of your life. Okay. Now, what that means is, and I'm not describing all three separate scenarios very specifically because it's really all blending into one, you guys. What this card means is that taking control of your life at this time means harnessing this ability to communicate, to think effectively and to communicate effectively. Harness this. This is down deep right now. Bring it into the physical world, okay? And turn this bitch upside or right side up, okay? Then you will have absolute effective communication and you can make an informed decision because together you actually have the tools, okay? You're going to be using the tools more so than this other person, okay? Their contribution to this having all the tools card is their ability to listen. They do have it, but they need to hear a clear message, okay? And you have the ability to deliver it to them. Drama, but it's positive drama, guys. Whatever comes to be in this connection, and again, I just said at the beginning of the video that I would describe the three different scenarios individually, but they are bleeding into one scenario. So whether you are, I'm sorry, it's hot here. Whether you're casually dating or completely committed, the energies are very similar. If, like I said, completely single, keep an eye out for this coming in. This is where this could go as soon as it does come in. I just feel like it's such a weird energy because it's like it is highly dramatic, but it's very peaceful. It's that feeling of if you do cut ties with somebody, that at the end you feel completely free. You're like, that, a sigh of relief. I feel better. I don't even hate them. And it's like if you make the decision to go forward, it's also a sigh of relief. I've made my decision. I'm committing. I'm going to do this. You'll have to please let me know in the comments and wait until the end of the 2-week period. I would say even wait until the end of July and look at this video again. Please let me know what you decided. And maybe even how that turned out for you. Shoot me an email or something. Let me know. It's such a fluid reading. It's talking to people in all different stages of relationships. The message is just really, really straightforward, Virgo. So that's what I've got for you for July 1st through the 15th. Thank you for being so patient with me. I'm very, very sorry that I'm late. I love you guys so much. I think that for July 16th through the 31st, I'm going to do Earth signs first because they're late this time. So you guys will be first next time. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm Kara at Tarot Just Because. And if you're interested in booking a private reading, now begins the information that will help you to do that. So in the description box below, you will find my email. You will also find my prices. Readings are $30 for 30 minutes, $40 for 45 minutes, a little savings there, and then $50 for 60 minutes, a little savings there. You will also find my PayPal address. So what you want to do is shoot me an email and let me know that you're interested in a reading. Let me know the length of reading that you're interested in. That helps me with scheduling you appropriately. Also, I will email you back with my most readily available appointment times. Appointments are booked on a first come, first serve basis. And so I will email you and let you know the next 2-3 available times that I have. And if they work for you, if you want to lock that appointment time in, you want to go ahead and send your payment. The first person to send a payment and say, I want this time, is the person who gets that appointment slot. If you have questions about how I do my readings and all that good stuff, we can email back and forth and exchange information. It may delay your appointment time a little bit because, like I said, I do secure readings for people who submit their payment, So what else? You will need to give me either a phone number or your Skype information. I will do video readings. I just don't prefer them. We seem to get a better outcome when we can actually connect on the phone or via Skype, but I will do a video reading if you want to. If you want to do that, you need to be sure to send me your questions. Let me know exactly what you want to look at. The more specific you can be about your questions, the better information we're going to get. So, Virgo, thank you so much for bearing with me and my lateness this month. I do sincerely apologize. And returning subscribers, love you guys. What's up? If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for checking me out. Welcome. Please subscribe, hit like, share, whatever you please. We're a super fun community. I have some of the most badass followers on YouTube. I love you guys to pieces. So I will speak to you again on July 16th. And until then, you know what to do. Take very, very good care and be well. Okay. Bye, Virgo.